Hi, I'm Avery. I'm about to show you how to get to the bottom part of that. Stay tuned. From the parking lot, you can see the falls, just the top, and I'm gonna go that way. This is the falls from almost the parking lot. I just walked down those stairs, so if you have limited mobility, this is the amazing view you'll be able to see. Alongside the fence. I went back up the stairs to do that. So the falls is over there. I walked along the fence. I followed all the signs that said not to go through. Came up around. And there is a place for me to get in. There's a parking lot right there, so it looks like you can park. I'm a firm believer of following the signs, so don't get too close to the cliffs. So about 100 feet from that initial sign that I mentioned, we have another sign. You can see there's a trail right there and a trail over there. The trail to the left and the right came from this. They split up and came back together, and it came out about there, and then I walked over and down across the railroad area, and now I can make out a trail. So I didn't continue along the railroad. See a trail, and you can see it going through the valley, so I'm going to start following that trail. This is part of the trail. It's kind of hard to see on the video. You can see it right there. So if you're not sure of foot or lose trails easily, it might not be a good one to try. So the view along the way, I have to get off the rocks. It's quite beautiful. Now, I got off the rocks. I noticed there was a trail going left, and I took a right. The left went down the side of this, I want to call it a Volan fan. Nah, that's wrong, a rockslide area. And then it continues that way. So that actually might have been the right way. I went right, so you can see this way. So we'll see what we can find. Remember how that sign said stay away from the cliffs? It goes right on the cliff. Oh, that's gonna be hard. Okay. So the trail I'm on, you can kind of see it going left and right. There's the right way, there's the left way. I'm just generally going in the kind of southwardly direction and waiting for a trail to go over the cliff and then up to the side. So I'm kind of staying to the left without getting too close. So that trail, I'm seeing this rope, which leads me to believe people are using it to get down. What is it, tied to a pole? I'm sure that's secure. So I'm a rock climber, so I ended up scaling that section without the rope just because it looked a little sketchy. The way it was tied in and held in and had been broken before, it'll probably break again. Most of the trail on the grassy side is kind of like a deer trail or a climbing trail. It's kind of hard to see, so if it's hard for you to see trails, you might not want to do this alone. Definitely bring the 10 essentials. Okay, so this is probably the sketchiest spot. You have to scale or side climb right here. As you can see, it's continual for a while. There's a cliff above us, so if someone gets too close to the edge, they could push a rock over. So I'm being really careful. In fact, I'm doing this video with this giant overhung rock above me just in case. Lower part of the trail, signs of beaver. It's pretty cool. I gotta look for beaver poop. I'm sure it'll be here somewhere. So I wouldn't suggest staying too long when you get to the end. You're right underneath a cliff. And there are rocks all around you, which means rocks fall off that cliff. I'm gonna go ahead and head back. I was hiking back, so that's the way back. There's where the beaver chewed. I noticed there could potentially be another place to climb, I might try it. You can see the trail kind of on the side. I started over there, coming up over here. So over middle of the trail, I can see a feature right there. We're gonna talk about that a little bit later. You can see the trail hardly. It goes up and then over. This is back at that point where I said, hey, it looks like a trail. I'm gonna go down that trail. I went down that trail. As you can see, the trail we took to get down there to the right. And then right here is where it jogged to the left. So it goes straight down. And both are pretty sketchy. So when I said, watch out for the feature, or I pointed to a feature, it was this thing. It'll kind of give you an idea of what valley you're in if you have an idea of where you started from and the features along the way. So it turns out if you go right at this sign, so I went left, but if you go right, that takes you straight over to the railroad tracks and then down and over. But anyways, go right. If you want to take the more scenic route, left.